Welcome back, guys, to another college football video. I have been gone for a long time, but guys, I'll be back weekly and posting college football videos almost every single day throughout the season. And guys, let's get right into today's video, and we'll be talking about my top 10 Heisman heading into week 5. College football has been crazy this year, and there's a bunch of wide open Heisman contenders, and I'll be going over every single one in my list. This is my opinion. In number 10, we have Miguel Buka. If any wide receiver wins it this year, I think it'll be him, because as of right now, he has stepped up for injured Jackson Smith-Njigba, and he has 26 receptions for 442 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 17 average. When you're a leading wide receiver on Ohio State, who I think is the best team in the nation, you're going to get credit, and I think he's the best receiver in college football right now. Coming on at number 9 is Michael Penix Jr., the QB for Washington. He's brought Washington to be, honestly, an amazing team. Not even just a good team. They're an amazing program. Really good this year. And he's thrown for 1,388 yards, the most in college football, with 12 touchdowns, 1 interception, and an 82.6 QBR. Michael Penix Jr. has been an absolute force this year, and he'll keep it going tonight when they play UCLA. And then number 8, we have Gabriel. He's thrown for 1,089 yards with 11 touchdowns. And then he has 126 rush yards with 2 rushing touchdowns. Like I said, I think Oklahoma has the best offense in college football. Their loss at Kansas State was very sluggish, but I think they're a lot better than that, and they will keep proving it. Number 7, kind of a hot take, and that is Jalen Hall. He's throwing for 1,438 yards, which is the most in college football right now. And then he has 12 touchdowns with 1 interception. I think he's better than Zach Wilson, and I think he should be in the Heisman race nationally. I know BYU's actually really good, and BYU's been good under him. This guy will be a top 10 draft pick. His stock keeps on rising, and for good reason. I love BYU this year, and Jalen Hall is one of the main reasons why. Number 6 is Hinden Hooker, and he's thrown for 1,193 yards, 8 touchdowns with 175 rush yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. Tennessee's looked insane this year. I think Tennessee can go toe-to-toe with Georgia and Alabama, and they're a complete contender in the SEC. Tennessee's a big-time team now, guys. I got to respect them. And I think Hinden Hooker's a big-time QB, and he's one of the best in all of the nation. Number 5 is another hot take, and that is DJ Uiagalelei. I think Clemson's the number 2 team in the nation. I do think Clemson will win the national championship this year. It's a huge hot take, but Clemson is the best team in college football. And then they have he's thrown for 1,033 yards, 10 touchdowns with 1 interception, with 168 rush yards. He's done really, really good over the weeks, and I think he's going to go crazy versus NC State, and I hope he does. I just love this Clemson team this year. They're really, really good. Coming on at number 4 was former Heisman winner Bryce Young. He's been really sluggish this year, and I could easily put DJ Uiagalelei over him because DJU has had better stats, because Bryce Young only has 1,029 passing yards, 13 touchdowns with 2 interceptions, and he has 150 rush yards. Bryce Young has performed really sluggish this year, and, he doesn't really have any good receivers on the offensive side, but Bryce Young's the former Heisman winner, so he got to be making better throws, but, he is number 4, so he's doing really good this year. Number 3 is a huge hot take, and that is Mohamed Ibraham. He's the best running back in college football, and it's not even close. He's been the best running back in college football every single year, but he's been hurt. Now he's having he's going to go into 5 games, and as of right now, he has 567 rush yards, leads the nation with 8 touchdowns, and 6.4 average yards per rush. Mohamed Ibraham is going crazy, and so is Minnesota. Their offense is looking insane this year. And this is the best Minnesota team we've seen ever. Better than 2019 Minnesota. You can easily say Minnesota is going stupid. Number 2 is CJ Stroud. Many people have him at number 1, but no. He's thrown for 1,222 yards, 16 touchdowns with 1 interception, and he has a 95.4 QBR. Ohio State is either number 1 or number 2 for me. I love CJ Stroud. I think he's the main reason Ohio State is really, really good. I think CJ Stroud was better than Bryce Young last year, and CJ Stroud got robbed of winning a Heisman. If he doesn't win it this year, I'll be kind of surprised, but he's not even number 1 on my list, because the number 1 guy on my list is the biggest hot take. You cannot get mad at me, and that is Kansas QB Jalen Daniels. And I know you're like, Kansas, but they're actually good. You cannot be mad at me for picking them because I think Kansas is really good. Look at his numbers, and you're going to see why I picked him. He has 890 passing yards, which is last on this current list. But he has 11 touchdowns with 1 interception, which he's not the greatest passer, but he has the highest QBR in college football at 98. And every single guy who's had above a 97 has won a Heisman. And he has the highest, not even questioned, 98. The second place is 95, so he comes in at 98 QBR. And listen to his rush yards. He has 320 rush yards, which almost leads the entire nation. He's like in 10th place in rushing yards. So keep up the good work, and I think Jalen Daniels has to be talked for the best in the nation, and he could easily win a Heisman. Kansas keeps winning games, and they get ranked, they'll win. See y'all guys in the next college football video.